Check, mic test. Can the bidders online hear us dito po sa CAAP side? Pa-thumbs up naman po or pa-respond. Ayan, okay. Let's proceed. Continue, please.
Hi, good morning again. Good morning, Mr. Chair. I will be present.
Are the would-be bidders present? Okay.
Invitation to bid for the project of provisions of security service requirements for CAAP Area Center 8 under a three-year service agreement. The Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, through the corporate operating budget for FY 2024, intends to apply the sum of 72,984,816 pesos and 12 centavos for the first year only, being the ABC2 payment under the contract for provision of security service requirement for CAAP Area Center 8 under a three-year service agreement, bid number 24-016-04 Bravo. Bids received in excess of the ABC shall be automatically rejected at bid opening. The CAAP now invites for the above procurement project. See details in the attached terms of reference. Delivery of the service is required for a period of 3 years. Bidder shall have completed within 3 years from the date of submission and receipt of bids a contract similar to the project. The description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Section 2, Instruction of two bidders. As shown, these are the airports and facilities where the guards will deploy. Requiring 177 guards, the cost of bid documents is 56,000 pesos. Bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using a non-discretionary pass or fail criterion as specified in the 2016 revised implementing rules and regulations of Republic Act 9184. Bidding are restricted to Filipino citizens or sole proprietorship, partnership, or organization with at least 60% interest or outstanding capital stock belonging to citizens of the Philippines, and to citizens or organization of a country, the laws or regulation of which grant similar rights or privilege to Filipino citizens pursuant to RA 5183. Prospective bidders may obtain further information from CAAP and inspect the bidding documents at the address given during regular office hours from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday to Friday, except declared holidays, weekend, and suspension of work. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders until the deadline of submission of bids from Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, BAC Office, Mayor Road, Pasay City, and upon payment of the applicable fee for the bidding documents pursuant to the latest guidelines issued by the GPPB in the amount of 56,000 pesos. The acquiring entity shall allow the bidder to present its proof of payment for the fees by presenting the official receipt in the person or through email. Bids must be duly received by the BAC Secretariat through manual submission at the office address given on or before April 29, 2024 at 9 a.m. Late bids shall not be accepted. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable forms and the amount stated in the ITB Clause 14. Bid opening shall be on April 29, 2024 at 9:30 a.m. at the CAAP back office and or by a Google Meet. Bids will be open in the presence of the bidder's representative who choose to attend the activity. The CAAP reserves the right to reject any all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with Section 35.6 and 41 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184 without thereby occurring in any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. You may visit the following website of the following bidding documents. Shown is the PhilJEP website and CAAP website. For further information, please refer to Engineer Leandro Arbas Barques, Head BAC Secretariat, Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, Mia Road, Pasay City. Section 3, Bid Data Sheet with corresponding ITB Clause 5.3. Eligible bidders. The bidder must have completed within at least a period of 3 years CY 2021 to present prior to the submission and receipt of bids. A single contract, this is similar to the project, equivalent to at least 50% of the ABC or have at least 2 similar contracts, and the aggregate contract amount shall be equivalent to at least 50% of the ABC, with the largest of these similar contracts being equivalent to at least 25% of the ABC. For this purpose, similar contract shall refer to the contract involving the provision of security services. Under ITB Clause 7.1, subcontracting. Subcontracting is not allowed. Under ITB Clause 12.0, bid prices. The prices of the goods shall be quoted DDP to CAAP sites or applicable international commercial terms, Incoterms for this project. As shown is the computation of the ABC based on Region 8 Dolly Wage Order Number 8-22 Class B effective date November 30, 2023. Under ITB Clause 14.1, bid security. The bid security shall be in form of bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts. The amounts of not less than 2% of the ABC if bid security is in a cash, cashier manager check, bank draft guarantee, or revocable letter of credit, or the amount of not less than 5% of the ABC if bid security is in surety bond. Under ITB Clause 19.3, detailed evaluation and comparison of bid. The approved budget of the contract ABC for this project is 72,984,816 pesos and 12 centavos for the first year only, inclusive of VAT. For purpose of clarity, the ABC is composed of the following items. As shown is the breakdown of the ABC based on salary and wages, including agency fee and 12% VAT. Any bid with a financial component exceeding the amount shall not be accepted and outright disqualified. As continuation, ITB Clause 19.3, in case of a tie and 2 or more bidders have been post-qualified as lowest calculated responsive bidders, the tie-breaking measure determined by the procuring entity shall be non-discretionary and non-discriminatory such that the same is based on sheer luck or chance. Pursuant to Appendix 11, tie-breaking method of 2016 revised implementing rules and regulation of RA number 9184. As matter of information to the prospective bidders, the CAAP Bravo has determined to use the method of a raffle wherein the names of the bidders involved in the tie and declared as LCRBs will be written in separate, similar unmarked papers and will be folded and placed in a container. Thereafter, a CAAP Bravo representative, the presence of the bidders or their representatives, will draw the raffle in order wherein the first drawn bidder shall be considered as the winning LCRB and awarded the contract. The second drawn bidder shall be the second ranked LCRB and so on until all LCRBs are drawn and ranked. Under ITB Clause 20.1, post-qualification requirements. Other appropriate documents required to be submitted during post-qualification. Latest income and business tax returns. Tax return filed through the electronic filing and payment system. Copy of the PSA valid and current regular, not provisional, license to operate, issued by Philippine National Police, Provisory Office of the Security Investigation Agency, PNP SOSIA, valid on the date of submission and opening of bids. PSA Firearms Juridical License. Bidders Company Profile and Organization Structure of Private Security Agency indicating the names of its key agency officers. copy of clearance of no derogatory record or certificate of no pending case as private security agency issued by PNP SOSIA, valid during the submission and opening of bids. As continuation, ITB Clause 20.1, 7. Copy of current certificate and of registration as contractor issued to the bidder by the Regional Office of Department of Labor and Employment, where it principally operates pursuant to Department Order Number 174, Series 2017. Latest monthly disposition report, MDR, stamp received by PNP SOSIA 3 consecutive months prior to opening of bids. Notarized affidavit of undertaking, BF Form 6, authority to conduct site inspection, BF Form 7, certificate of site inspection, BF Form 8, audited financial statement covering CY 2022, stamp received by BIR on CY 2023. Legal clearance to be issued by the CAAP Enforcement and Legal Service with respect to the non-pendency of any cases of prospective bidders against the authority. Bid bulletin, if applicable. As continuation, ITB Clause 20.1, clearance certificate valid during the submission and opening of bids from the following: SSS, Pag-ibig, PhilHealth, and BIR. Certification of pending or no pending labor standard violation cases issued by the following agency pertaining to the provision of the security services, valid during the submission and opening of bids: Department of Labor and Employment and National Labor Relations Commission. The BAC reserves the right to verify and validate the above-mentioned documents. Failure or to submit any of the post-qualification requirements on time or finding against the veracity thereof shall disqualify the company for award. CAAP shall thereafter award the contract to the next lowest calculated responsive bid. Section 5, Special Condition of Contract with corresponding GCC clause under 2.2, Terms of Payment. Payment shall be made upon presentation by the PSA of the billing for the covered period, subject to the usual accounting and auditing rules and regulations. The billing shall be accompanied by the following documents: certificate of performance issued by CSI official in the area or airport attested by the area or airport manager. Official receipt of the remittance paid for the necessary benefits of security guards, SSS, PhilHealth, Pag-ibig, and without holding taxes. Certification under oath attesting that is compliant with the Dole minimum wage law in accordance with its presentation and warranties. 1 copy of the original and 4 photocopies of monthly deployment report duly accomplished by the security agency at the end each month, stating the names of the guard supervisors, salary rate, and actual attendance, and certification under oath attesting its prompt payment of wage and benefits of security guards. As continuation of GCC Clause 2.2, PSA shall pay taxes due in relation to the contract in full and on time. Its failure to do so shall entitle the CAAP to suspend payment for the service delivered by the PSA Executive Order 3.398. The billing statement with attachment as stated at SCC GCC Clause 2.2 items 1 to 5 shall be submitted on or before 27th day of the next billing month. Performance of the security service under the contract shall likewise be in accordance with the terms of reference. Under GCC Clause 3.0, refer to Section 9, Terms of Reference, TOR. Under GCC Clause 4.0, Inspection and Test. The inspection and test that will be covered are the following: physical condition of goods, conformity of goods to technical specification, authenticity of goods, and whether goods deliver and functioning. If there is non-compliance or violation of items stated in Clause 4.0, the prospective bidder of the winning bidder shall be given 15 calendar days to comply with the said item or clause. Thereafter, a notice of cancellation of termination shall be sent based on the findings of non-compliance. Under Section 6, Schedule of Requirements, the following the CAAP airports and facilities wherein the PSA guard shall be deployed: 10 sites. For the manpower requirements, the project requires 177 security guards with 104 posts. For this project, we will be using a 12-hour work shift schedule. The CSI area or station supervisor in coordination with the area or airport manager has the option to adapt or change the time of duty that will work best to ensure attendance of the security personnel of PSA or security as long as it follows the 12-hour rotational schedule. For the equipment requirements, the project requires firearms and ammunition, communication equipment, and transportation equipment. For the firearms and ammunition, this project requires 9mm pistol and 12-gauge shotgun. As shown are the respective requirements and number of firearms and ammunition. For the communication equipment, required number as shown as the for the transportation equipment, required number as shown.
Will you go back sa transportation? Okay, continue, please.
For the other security equipment as shown. For the individual uniform and equipment of guard as shown. Other PSA manpower requirements or activities. Item number 1, submission to CSI of 201 personal files and necessary documents of private security guards on 7 calendar days after receipt of notice of award. Technical Inspection and Acceptance Committee, TIAC process, on 7 calendar days after receipt of notice to proceed. Actual deployment or posting of selected or qualified security personnel on 7 calendar days after receipt of notice of assumption. Basic aviation security training of security guards within 6 months after date of posting of guards. For the qualification of security personnel, this project requires 3 types of security personnel: the detachment commander, head guard or ship in charge, and security guard. For the detachment commander, Section 7, Technical Specification. Qualification of security personnel for detachment commander. Must have at least 5 years of experience in the operation of security detachment with minimum manpower complement of not less than 50 guards. Must possess a valid security officer license. Must have passed ISIARA test. Qualification of security personnel for head guard or ship in charge. Must have at least 3 years of experience in the operation of a security supervision. Must possess a valid security officer license. Must have passed ISIARA test. A qualification of security personnel for security guard. For security guard, must have at least 1 year of experience as security guard. Must possess a valid security guard license. Must have passed ISIARA test. For other security requirements, for the other security requirements such as ABSEC training and license office, the PSA security officer or guards must undergo basic aviation security training, phase 1 theoretical and phase 2 OJT checkout within 6 months from the date of posting of guards. The PSA must require the security personnel to undergo ABSEC recurrency training every 2 years for previously deployed aviation security personnel. Establish a license office located within 5 kilometers from the CAAP Area Center 8 with office equipment, desktop computer, filing cabinet, and office tables. Consumable office supplies, office or company signage, and manned by office clerk or personnel at company expense 1 week prior deployment. Makeshift office shall not be acceptable. Conduct at least 2 relevant security trainings or seminars such as but not limited to the following: bomb recognition, bomb threat management, behavior detection and profiling, crowd control and management, CPR and first aid training. Other security requirement for site inspection per airport or facility. Prospective bidder shall conduct site inspection in each airport or facility. The format of certification certification of site inspection must be in accordance with the form provided in these bidding documents, BF Form 8. Other appropriate documents required to be submitted during post-qualification. On the left side of your screen is the authority to conduct site inspection, BF Form 7, duly signed by ADG2 or Chief, CSIS, or on his authorized representative. On the right side of your screen is the Certificate of Site Inspection, BF Form 8, must be signed by area or airport manager or CSI area or areas airport supervisor or any airport or facility officer in charge per airport and facility. For checklist of technical and financial documents, contains Class A document, valid PLJEP registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the IRR. Statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts within 3 years, CY 2021 to present, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. BF Form 1. Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, SLCC, completed within 3 years, CY 2021 to present, similar to the contract to be bid, except under condition provided for in section 23.4.1.3 and 23.4.2.4 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA number 9184 within the relevant period as provided in the bidding documents, BF Form 2. Original copy of bid security, if in the form of a surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission on original copy of notarized bid securing declaration, BF Form 4. Statement of compliance and or conformity with the bidding documents as enumerated and specified in Section 7. Technical specification and signed by the authorized representative. Original duly signed omnibus sworn statement, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of corporation, partnership of cooperative, original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder, BF Form 5. Financial documents, the prospective bidder, computation of net financial contracting capacity, NFCC, or a committed line of credit from a universal or commercial bank in lieu of its NFCC computation, BF Form 8. 3. Class B documents, if applicable, a duly signed joint venture agreement, GBA, in case the joint venture is already existent, or duly notarized statement from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will be into abide by the provision of the JBA in the instant that the bid is successful. The second envelope is the financial component envelope, which contains original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form, BF Form 9, financial proposal submission sheet, BF Form 10, bill of quantities, BF Form 11. Question and clarification. End of slide.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any questions?
Justito Rojas Yulo Jr. Yes, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to the chairman and members of the Bigs and Awards Committee. This is just a clarificatory question. Under the Class A documents, uh, legal documents, letter C, uh, regarding the single largest completed contract. Am I arriving clear po? Clear po yung ano po?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, sir. Um, uh, I just want to give a scenario, no? How about if we have a contract with a company which has already been concluded or ended, and subsequently, this company initiated a bidding process, and we participated, emerging as the successful bidder. Consequently, no, we established a new contract with them, with this company. So this company, it will now be listed also as among our ongoing contracts, while simultaneously remaining on the list for the single largest completed contract. So will this be allowed by the Bids and Awards Committee?
Sir, is
As
this
our
already a
single,
completed contract and a separate contract, sir?
this is a contract that already been concluded, but subsequently this company initiated a bidding process and we successfully emerged as the winner. So ito po ay isasama namin sa single largest completed contract or ano pong
Yes, sir. If
uh,
there are two complete separate contracts that can stand on their own, sir, individually, then the former contract, sir, which again can stand on its own with the same different object, cost, and consideration, sir, then that is a completed contract.
yes, another contract, another contract.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, pwede namin po ilagay ito sa single largest completed contract.
Yes, sir. Given the conditions I have stated a while ago, sir.
Okay. Sir, is it okay? Another question po. We participated in the bidding last November 2023. Do we still need to settle the bid document fee of 56,000?
Sir, we will issue a bid bulletin for this, but if you already purchased bid documents for the previous bidding declared failed by the CAAP, you don't have to buy anymore given na parehas lang po yung bid document
Yes, sir.
amount.
Yes. Sir, with your indulgence, one more question. Can we still use the authority to conduct inspection and certificate of site inspection from the November 2023 bidding?
Hindi na rin. Hindi na rin. No longer, sir, if you were able to acquire the certificate of site inspection, you can use the previous certificates attached to your
Ah,
previous submission. Opo. And this is going to be submitted as a post-qualification document.
okay, sir. Sir, mabilisan to. Are the documents required for submission during post-qual the only ones needed for this case?
Those are the initial submission, but the Bids and Awards Committee pursuant to Phil Pharmawell versus Medical Center of Visayas, it was a doctrinal case released or held by the Supreme Court last year. We reserve the right to inspect, to ask for more documents, to verify, validate, and ascertain documents you submitted. So it does not limit the power of the Bids and Awards Committee to ask for further documents for us to be able to completely ascertain the validity, the veracity of your bid submissions.
Okay. Sir, which month should be included in the monthly disposition report? Is it January 2024 to March 2024, considering it specifies the inclusion of the three consecutive months preceding the opening of the bids? Mr. MDR po, is it January to March 2024? Considering
January, February, March MDR, sir.
okay, yun, sir. January, February, March, sir. 3 months.
Wait lang, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir.
January, February, March, sir, since ang opening natin April 29.
Sir, dalawa na lang ah. Saglit lang naman. When and where
Sir,
can
last
we
na
get
po yan.
the
So,
legal
to give
clearance?
chance to others kasi sabi nyo kanina, last na rin eh.
Okay, sige sir, kasi meron akong
Opo.
Okay, when and where can we get the legal clearance?
Pwede naman, sir, anytime. You can go to our legal officer Monday to Friday, sir. 8 to 5.
Sige po, anyway, yung mga questions ko naman, definitely, ito din yung mga questions ng ibang mga
Opo.
participants.
Pwede naman po kayo magtanong mamaya. Let's give chance to others po muna,
Okay,
sir.
sige sir.
Opo.
Okay, thank you very much.
Opo. Again, we're giving chance to other bidders to raise their questions.
Any more? Sige, go ahead.
Again, from Alas. Also from Alas po. Sige po, ma'am. Ano po yung full name?
Jocelyn Mulo, Visitas Card.
Sige po. Yes po. Nakamute po yata kayo.
Okay, ako na lang po mag-raise ng question. Actually, clarificatory question. For Pag-ibig, PhilHealth, LOLE, and NLC clearances, given the absence of a validity date, which issuance month is permissible for all these clearances? As far as bidding is concerned,
Should be valid on opening date, sir.
valid and opening date. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Yung next po, meron pa po bang question? Miss Visitacion, may question ba po? Okay. Just some additional clarifications to bidders, no? Since for some bidding, this was also raised. We will be communicating with you through email, no? If you receive notices from us, resolutions, any communication by the Bids and Awards Committee, Bravo, is forwarded through our official email at bac@caap.gov.ph. So, kung meron man po kayong letter that we need to reply, or an MR, or any resolution, basically any communication coming from us, please do not expect the hard copy anymore. While we will send it, we will send you an email, and the date of receipt of the email or the date of sending of the email will be considered your date of receipt. Again, ulitin ko lang po, kung mag-email po kami sa inyo ng kahit anong clarification, notice, resolution, bid bulletin, etc., kung kailan po namin sa inyo sinend sa email, we will consider that as your date of receipt. Just so we're clear. Okay po? So, do not wait anymore for the hard copy. Because again, what we will consider as the reckoning point of your receipt of any communication coming from us is the date of the email as sent by bac@caap.gov.ph. Para lang po klaro tayo. Further, opo, yung pong ating post-qualification, we will also be sending you notices during post-qualification, but since we've already listed down the post-qualification documents in the bid docs po, please prepare it as early as now. Because sometimes due to exigency of service po, even before the 5 days submission of documents provided under RA 914, nagpupunta na po kami dun to conduct post-qualification visit without waiting for the documents from the bidders. This is allowed naman po under annexes of RA 9184. And let this be a formal notification to all na do not wait for the post-qual letter before you prepare the documents. Yun na lang po. Mag-prepare na po tayo lahat ngayon ng sasubmit po sa opening as well as post-qual documents because we assume all these documents we're asking from you are readily available in your offices. So, ayun lang po. If there are no more questions, Mr. Chair, okay na po ba tayo, sir? I think our bidders, sir, wala na po silang clarifications.
Okay. So, with that, I think we can go to the next item. Thank you sa ating mga would-be bidders. We can now take them out from the gun. Maraming salamat sa inyo.
Thank you very much also.
Thank you po.
Salamat, sir. Salamat. Ito pala.